Hey, what's going on, guys? Jun here with Hapa英会話. Joining me today is Marina from Cafe Talk. How you doing, Marina?
Good. How are you?
Good. So today I want to talk about two expressions. I'm jealous versus I envy you. これ日本語にしたら何かわかる？マリナって。
羨ましい。
そう、羨ましい。そうね。いや、難しいよね。羨ましいって多分日本語から英語の辞書に調べたら I envy you, I'm jealous 両方とも出てくるけど The question is, which expression do we use in everyday conversation and what kind of situation do we use it in? So I want to talk to you about that today. So before we talk about the technical meaning, which one do you use more frequently? I envy you or I'm jealous?
I use pretty much only I'm jealous.
Only I'm jealous.
Pretty much only I'm jealous. Maybe if I'm writing a paper and trying to be formal, I'll try to be careful with using envy and jealousy, but I think I pretty much always use jealous. I'm jealous.
Okay, I'm jealous. And the same goes for me as well. So I think when I'm, hanging out with my friends, talking to my sisters, my family, I can't really recall using the word I envy you too much, でも難しいところが先生になって初めてenvy you と jealous of you の違いを調べるようになって、あれ、僕って使い方間違ってんのかなって I started thinking to myself, right? Like, hold on, am I using these words incorrectly, right? Because technically speaking, 同じだよね。そう、やっぱ分かんない。あれ不思議だよね。はい。そう。多分僕も生徒さんから、envy って使わないのって聞かれたときに envy 使わないけど and then you look it up and then you start thinking to yourself, hold on, maybe is it me that have I been using it wrong the whole time? Yeah. So, マリナって覚えてる？ jealous と envy の違いって Do you remember?
Jealous is when it's the fear of losing something you have, and then envy is when you want something that someone else has.
Right, exactly, right? Okay. Exactly. So I think that's the technical definition is jealous. 相手に自分が持っているものを奪われるかもしれない、その恐怖感、ね、その心配。This is jealousy, right? So like 嫉妬 or like やきもち might be like jealousy. Envy は、ただ相手が持っているものを自分も欲しいっていう。でも失われる恐れは特にない。But let's say your friend is gonna go to Hawaii for, 10 days. I'm gonna go to Hawaii for 10 days. そういう時に、羨ましいなってもしマリナが言う場合は、Would you say I'm jealous or would you say I envy you?
I say I'm jealous. I'm so jealous.
Yeah. But obviously, you're not worried that they're going to take something away from you though, right?
No, because I don't have the trip to Hawaii. I'm not going to Hawaii. そのチケット持っていないから、私は失うことがないんです。
何もないよね。
何もない。
そう。だから英語って不思議だよね。Like, so obviously by definition, maybe the word I envy you might be the better suited expression, I guess, because you want what they have or you want to be in the situation that they are in. So I guess technically speaking, I envy you might be the right word. だけどね、会話ではね、あんま言わないよね。
あまり言わないです。
あまり言わないよね。だからいいことでも悪いことでも基本的に jealous を使う。
いや、基本的にいつも jealous を使います。envy はちょっとフォーマルのようなニュアンスがありそうです。It's like too formal for conversation.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit formal for conversation, right? Speaking of formal, let's go super informal.
Okay.
マリナはI'm jelly って使ったことある？
あります。
I'm jelly って言う。
最近あまり言わないけど、中学 中学校と高校生の時
言ってた、ジェリーって。
よく言います。I'm so jelly.
よく言ってた。
よく言いました。もう友達だけと使いましたけど、多分両親と、先生とは絶対に使わなかったんですけど、本当に友達だけと I'm so jelly とよく
言ってたんだ。Yeah.
はい。
But you would say that it's like more of like a high school thing to say?
It's definitely more like the youth slang 若者言葉, but maybe not anymore.
Is it just like out of date now or outdated now?
I don't know. I don't keep in touch with the youths. I feel like there's probably the new Gen Z, the new slang for I'm jelly, and I'm curious. Maybe I should like figure out with my friends who have younger siblings and ask, is jelly still a thing?
A thing? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. ちなみにもしマリナが今同じ年齢の人もしくはマリナより上の人が Oh マリナ I'm so jelly って言ったらどう感じるHow would you feel if like a grown adult said that to you right now?
ちょっといや
気持ち悪い
気持ち悪いそう今何言ってるのってそういうような気持ちです。
Yeah. じゃあ最後に I think another like more common word that or expression that I use like in that 羨ましいな situation is you're so lucky. Do you say that a lot too? Like I feel like I find myself using that expression a lot when I am envious of somebody. I want something that somebody has or I wish I were in their situation. I'm like, oh man, you're so lucky. どうマリナ使うこの表現って羨ましいっていう意味で。
はい、使います。よく使います。
よく使う。
誰が今日は天気がいい。今日は雨で。You're so lucky と言います。
そこで例えば、I'm jealous. Do you like just kind of just depending on how you feel, you just, or maybe even use it in the same sentence, like, oh, I'm so jealous, you're so lucky, みたいな。
I use them in the same sentence, like, I'm so jealous, you're so lucky. でも、ほとんど多分一緒に使う。
一緒に使う。そうだよね。多分僕も同じだよね。I think I kind of use those two expressions together a lot. Yeah, you know, I'm so jealous, you're lucky, you're so lucky. よく言うよね。じゃあやっぱり羨ましいっていう表現は Would you say that at least in everyday conversation you would say that I'm jealous is more commonly used at least among your group of friends or at least from where you're from?
Yes, I think I'm jealous it's much more common with my group of friends.
But you know what? You know what's interesting about this too is I think I'm getting a little bit older too. I'm like in my late 30s now. I hate to say that, you know, it kind of makes me feel really old. But I feel like the older that I get, the more I see the word envy used among the people around me. And I think it's because, you know, you pick and choose the words. I think obviously jealous is more of like the word jealous itself is not a slang, but it kind of turned into a slang in a sense, right? もともと jealous って言葉はスラングじゃないけど、スラングっぽく若者の間で使われるようになって、今は日常的に羨ましいっていうのは I'm jealous っていう風になったけど、like I guess when you get older, you want to, I don't know, some people I guess feel like it's better to use quote unquote the proper word in the proper situation. So I guess now that I am at this age, I'm starting to hear more envy or envious about something more than I did when I was in my 20s, for example. So 年齢はあるかもしれないね。もしかしたら30代、40代、50代になったらenvy might be a word that's used frequently, but yeah, I agree with you. At least, you know, when I'm just hanging out with my friends, having casual conversation, I'm jealous is the word that I go with. 2人のおすすめは I'm jealous もしくは You are so lucky。これで大丈夫かな、マリナ。
はい、大丈夫です。
Okay. じゃあこれで。All right, guys. Well, thank you guys very much for watching today. Marina is on Cafe Talk. So if you're interested in taking her amazing lesson, make sure you check out Cafe Talk. Her information is in the explanation below, or you could directly go to Cafe Talk and check out her profile. All right, Marina, thank you very much for helping out today.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.